Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tatai Musikidi. I'm a student at Vaal University of Technology studying postgrad in higher education. So today the concept that we'll be focusing on is assessment in higher education. So this is the outline of my presentation. I'm going to take you guys through the description of assessment in higher education. And then we're going to look at the difference between traditional and modern assessment. And then we're going to unpack the diversity of teaching in the lecture rooms. And then lastly, I'm going to conclude. So what is the assessment in higher education? Assessment is a wide variety of methods or tools that educators use to measure academic progress of students. Student assessment is very important at all levels because it allows individual schools to measure the progress of their students. So now let's look at the difference between traditional and modern assessment. Traditional method is when a lecturer directs students to learn through memorization and recitation techniques. Thereby students they fail to develop their own critical thinking, problem solving and decision making skills. Students may also lack the chances to demonstrate their reasoning skills despite a lack of knowledge about question-specific subject matter. So now let's look at the modern method. They say it involves a more interacting student-based teaching. The teacher engages with the student by asking them questions in order for them to participate in the discussions. This method of teaching also involves a variety of technology, computer, projectors, and the internet. So it is not only class-based, but also students can enroll for a course online under this method of modern method. So now let's look at the diversity of teaching in lecture rooms. For an effective teaching to take place, a good method must be adopted by lecturers. Lecturers may use techniques which cater to multiple learning styles to help students store information and strengthen their own understanding. A variety of strategies and methods to ensure that all students have equal opportunity to learn should be implemented. For an example, explaining, questioning, demonstration, and collaboration. So now I'm going to briefly describe this variety of strategies. The first one is explanation. On this method, a lecturer is giving a speech or giving a discourse on a specific subject that is open to the public or that is open to students in the classroom in order for them to participate, ask questions, make comments, and yeah. Then the student will use reasoning and hypothesis to determine the answer. Moving on to questioning. This method of questioning is similar to testing. A lecturer may ask a series of questions to collect information of what students have learned and what needs to be taught. A lecturer tests the student on what was previously taught in order to identify if a student has learned the material. Demonstration. Demonstrations are done in lecture rooms to provide an opportunity in learning new exploration and visual learning tasks from a different perspective. This method can also be exercised in several ways. Lecturers can also be a participant. They can do work with students in lecture rooms in order to demonstrate how work is done. And then the last one is collaboration. Students working in group is an effective way a lecturer can enforce a lesson plan. Collaborating allows students to talk amongst each other and listen to all viewpoints of discussions or assignment. It helps students to think in an unbiased way. So in conclusion, learning is regarded as a process or a journey. It promotes flexibility and encourages students to study further. The shift from traditional assessment to modern assessment is necessary for the times we live in, where we are moving towards the fourth industrial revolution. Higher education institutions must use technology to simplify assessment and accessibility as part of construction. Thank you so much for listening to the video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed it.